What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Sword and Shield Wifi Battle video, and today we're going to be battling Omar RV, not to be confused with Omar, who is a subscriber on our channel, fortunately, but we're going to be battling Groudon, Whimsicott, Tapu Fini, Incineroar, Solgaleo, and Porygon 2. This is gonna be a doozy, to be honest. If he sends out Groudon, then that's something we do have to worry about, but then again, I don't really think we have to worry too much about Groudon. We have a flying type, and we do have a Vikavolt that has Levitate, I believe. Yeah, Levitate. So we should be immune to any ground type moves. We have also Hydreigon, which is also immune to ground type moves. So Groudon's not really going to be too much of a problem, hopefully. I say as I nervously drink a bottle of water. Also, it's hot, so if you see me sweating, mind your business. Porygon 2, Solgaleo. Okay, probably Trick Room, maybe? I'm gonna go for a Rising Voltage, and we're gonna go for a Max Lightning into Solgaleo. It's probably weakness policy, so it would be best to take it out as soon as possible. I do believe that we can live a hit. Also, Vikavolt isn't really that fast, so we might appreciate being in Trick Room, but he also has the Whimsicott, so he can set up Tailwind. Possibly. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I was playing BDSP and I had a Chimecho on my team, and if you don't know what a Chimecho is, it's this wind chime like Pokemon. It's a psychic type, really cute. One of the Pokemon that I really like. And the thing I liked about Solgaleo, he switched Tapu Fini. Yes! Oh my god, we get the KO on Tapu Fini, I think. One thing that I was really anticipating about Chimecho was that it could possibly get Tailwind, you know, because its whole Pokemon theme is revolved around a wind chime. So I'm thinking it gets Tailwind, it's a psychic type, it can set up Trick Room. I have a dual setter for my team. I have a Pokemon that can set up Trick Room, speed up Pokemon, and speed up itself, and then it can set up Trick Room to slow down other Pokemon, slow down. Oh, not to slow down other Pokemon, but to allow slower Pokemon on my team to go faster. Chimecho can't learn Tailwind. My excitement about having a dual team got dashed into the ground. We pick up a KO on Tapu Fini. That was just really a bad switch in on his part. If I was him, I'd be really mad. We get Rising Voltage off, but Porygon is just so bulky. He gets off Trick Room, and that's okay. We really don't care. Turn on my fan. Hopefully it's not loud. So we're gonna go for a Rising Voltage, but that is okay. He goes for Eerie Impulse, but thank God for Volt Absorb. So we go for a Max Darkness, and that's really good. We get some solid damage, but we also lower the special defense of Porygon 2 and Incineroar, and that means that we can possibly pick up a KO on Incineroar with a Rising Voltage. I don't really have my hopes up, but we can try to go for it. He stays in. Of course, Vikavolt is really slow. We get a lot of damage off on Incineroar, but Incineroar has a Citrus Berry. But that's good. That's good. This is good news. We can just go for a Bug Buzz next turn. I think we'll be fine. Porygon goes for Recover. That's okay. Honestly, I think what I might do is I might go for like a Rising Voltage into that slot instead. He goes for Flare Blitz. Ah, that's enough. Okay, but he puts himself in range. You get another special defense drop. And if it wasn't for the Citrus Berry, he would have killed himself to recoil. We're gonna send in Grimmsnarl, and we can really just think about what we're gonna do here. We still do have our normal gym perfectly intact. We can go for a Sucker Punch into Incineroar, and we can go for a Dark Pulse into Porygon. Honestly, I feel like we can go for... Yeah, we can go for a Weather Ball in the Porygon, and it should pick up the kill. It should pick up the KO there. He still hasn't maxed one of his Pokemon, so that's something we have to watch out for. We are really keeping our eyes peeled for the Groudon. I'm not really afraid of the Groudon too much. We are stalling out Trick Room, so that's really good. And if Groudon comes, then we will deal with it accordingly. He sends out Solgaleo. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Porygon use Recover. I was just hoping that this was gonna kill. Ah, oh, it did nothing. Oh, that did nothing. We're gonna switch in Oranguru, and we are gonna go for a Discharge. Honestly, we gotta go for Discharge. I'm hoping that Oranguru's Symbiosis kicks in and it gives my Thundurus the leftovers. That would be really great. Symbiosis is a good ability. That plus Instruct is really good. Okay, he maxes the Solgaleo. I'm just trying to see what his strategy is here. Like, what exactly is his strategy? I'm thinking Discharge should pick up the KO on to Porygon 2, but Porygon 2 is pretty bulky. So I don't have any hopes for that. And he keeps recovering, so he keeps just stalling out. And I'm just worried because obviously Solgaleo has weakness policy, and you never want to be the person to crock a weakness policy on a Solgaleo. You don't want to make the thing stronger than it really needs to be. And so that's something I'm kind of keeping my eyes peeled for. We get the paralysis on ourselves. I really hate the fact that Discharge and Lava Plume are just two moves that are not that helpful. Absolutely not that helpful. Okay, we did a lot of damage to Porygon 2. Honestly, I can switch into Hydreigon and we can go for another Discharge and just pray to dear God that we don't get a paralysis on our Hydreigon. If we do, that will be just unfortunate. We also got to stall out 2 more turns of this Dynamax. We do get the paralysis on Porygon 2. He goes for Max Quake, but we get the switch in, and he does not get to use what I potentially believe to be Trick Room. So this is good. We can go for a Dark Pulse. We can go for 2 Dark Pulses. That's enough to kill Solgaleo. We are choice specs on Hydreigon, and Hydreigon hits like a tank with choice specs. It already has high special attack. And that's enough to pick up a KO in Porygon 2. So now we don't have to deal with the stall antics of a Trick Room Porygon 2 that just keeps spamming recover and has Eerie Impulse. Honestly, sometimes I don't like Thundurus' ability Volt Absorb. I wish it had a Prankster in the Therian form, but I ain't gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. I think what we're gonna do here is we're going to go for... We're gonna switch out. I'm gonna switch out and I'm gonna go for... Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna sack off Coach Momo, aka Oranguru, and we're gonna go for a discharge. We're gonna take everybody out. I'm really hoping people can't hear my fan. I'm really hoping you can't hear my fan because I'm sweaty and I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna sweat this entire time. He goes for fake out. That's perfectly fine. We get the KO on Incineroar. I think what I'm curious about is, do we get the paralysis on Whimsicott? We do. We get the paralysis on Whimsicott. So basically, that Tailwind doesn't count. It doesn't matter. Now we can switch back in. And we have Flash Cannon, so we're set. We're set. We could just go for it. Now his last Pokemon is Groudon. Actually, I can just go for Flamethrower, to be honest, because he has a Drought. That plus choice specs plus full special attack invested Hydreigon is going to hit pretty hard. So we're going to go for Flamethrower into Groudon. We're going to go for Weather Ball into Whimsicott. This should be good. Whimsicott can't do anything because it's paralyzed. He goes for Eruption. I honestly didn't expect that, but okay. That still did nothing. That does a good bit of damage, but not enough to kill. Not even 50%. We get the Whimsicott, though. I mean, Weather Ball is one of those moves where, like, without weather, it's just trash. But with weather, it does so much damage. It's not only does the type change, but you also get the weather boost on it as well. And it's just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So we just double into the Groudon. He uses Fissure. We have two Pokemon, one that levitates, one that's a flying type. And buddy, you bringing Groudon was just automatically the loss. Well, we get an easy win here. We get an easy win. Honestly, the only Pokemon that really scared me was the Solgaleo, and I had to play around not activating the weakness policy, and I had to deal with a Porygon 2 that just wouldn't die, especially after 2 special defense drops. I just honestly had to worry about him setting up another Trick Room. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I do not like this team that I'm seeing from Edgar. We are looking at a Thundurus, Dracovish, a Whimsicott, Regieleki, Eternatus, and Solgaleo. So these are things we definitely have to keep an eye out for. I'm gonna send out Incel, aka Aegislash, and we are going to go with Grimmsnarl as well. Alright, so we're going to lead off with Aegislash and Grimmsnarl, which is the unlikely duo. Honestly, he's going to set off a Tailwind. Ideally, he has a lot of fast Pokemon, and he has Pokemon that can benefit from being fast. Like Solgaleo. like Solgaleo and Dracovish. So obviously what we want to do here is we want to buff up our stats as soon as possible and kind of give ourselves some type of assurance against this. So we're going to go for a max steel spike, and we're going to go for a bulk up right now. Dracovish is a very intimidating Pokemon. I remember when Sword and Shield first came out, a lot of people was talking about how broken Dracovish is with Fishious Rend, and then the ability on top of it, Strong Jaw, which boosts the power of it even further. You ain't lying. That's all I'm gonna say. You ain't lying. So I'm expecting to get a Tailwind here from the Whimsicott, and I'm expecting maybe a Max Geyser. I feel like we can live a Max Geyser. It's just we won't live that on Aegislash. I'm not really sure. Max Darkness, okay. Alright, that's an interesting choice. That's an interesting choice. And he gets a crit too. But that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. We have 2 defense boosts. The Whimsicott is still alive, that's alright. I think what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to max guard, and we are going to go for a Sucker Punch in the Whimsicott. Unless he's smart and he predicts that and he just switches out the Whimsicott. But there has to be a reason that he went for Max Darkness over any other move that he could have went with. Yeah, he switched out Whimsicott. I was thinking he was going to go for like a Dazzling Gleam or something. Now if he's smart, he'll go for a Max Geyser into... Yeah, this is really good. But they didn't do that much damage. Those defense boosts really do play a huge role here. We're gonna go for a Max Phantasm. Actually, yeah, we can go for a Max Phantasm into Solgaleo, and we're gonna go for a bulk up. This is looking really good for Grimmsnarl right now. We have 3 defense boosts. We have 2 attack boosts. I think we can kind of live a good bit. We can live a good bit unless he doubles in. Yeah, Grimmsnarl is looking like a threat. You're not gonna let that thing live. Yeah, Grimmsnarl was looking like a whole threat. He was not gonna let Grimmsnarl live at all. And he knew it. He knew it. I think we can do this. I can go for Shadow Sneak, and as far as Dracovish is concerned, I could go for a Draco Meteor, switch out. Yeah, Shadow Sneak into Solgaleo, and we can go for a... Draco Meteor, except I don't think he is going to stay in for it. Okay, he does. Maybe he has Ice Fang. Shadow Sneak is enough to kill off Solgaleo. That's good. I really don't want to lose this. Vicious Ren. Oh! Oh! Whoa, 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 Jesus. Okay, we take out the Dracovish. We live the Fishious Rend. This is why Dracovish is broken, alright? This thing is a monster. His Tailwind is gone, though. So that means he's going to have to try to set up Tailwind again. Which he will probably succeed in doing. But he's going to die. Eternatus, okay. I cannot stress this enough. Playing BDSP has been so peaceful for me because I have not had to worry about somebody using Dynamax. I haven't had to worry about an Eternatus. I haven't had to worry about things that I would usually worry about. And life has been really simple for me, okay? Life has been very simple. But we're gonna get the Shadow Sneak off. I just don't think it's gonna go before the Tailwind, because obviously it's Prankster. Okay, he protects. He's smart. He's probably gonna kill off my Eternatus. Okay, he doesn't? What does he do? Well, he's probably gonna kill off my... He doesn't. Okay, okay, he got greedy. He got greedy. That's what happened. That's what happened. He got greedy. He lost sight of the goal. You should never just leave my Aegislash alone like that. You already know what I'm about to go for. You already know it. You already know it. You already know it. What are you doing? He knew the Hydreigon was a threat. So he went for the Dynamax Cannon. Instead of going for the Dynamax Cannon or maybe a Flamethrower or some other move in the Aegislash and kill that, because it is obviously going to go for a Shadow Sneak to take out your Whimsicott. Help it make sense to me, Chief. Now he's going for the Flamethrower. It's too late now. It doesn't matter how fast you are. It doesn't matter. Now that I get off a Calm Mind and I get off some health recovery, I can probably go for a Psychic. He's losing a lot of HP just from the Life Orb that he's holding. This is really good. This is really good. Oh, of course, though, I can't lose track of everything. Like, that's the problem I have in some of these Pokemon battles. I'm thinking I'm doing really good. I think I'm in a solid spot. And then the enemy pulls off a move, and it just throws me all the way through the loop. And, yeah. I'm trying not to make that mistake. Yeah, I do not want to lose my Pokemon. I think I'm gonna go for... I think I'm gonna go for Sticky Webs, to be honest. Although, I might switch back out, might double into Thundurus, seeing as how much he loves to click Flamethrower, and we can go for a Psychic if he doesn't go for an Eerie Impulse. If he doesn't go for an Eerie Impulse into Oranguru, then Psychic's gonna do a lot of damage to Eternatus on top of the Life Orb. Yeah, he's going for Eerie Impulse. He's trying to shut me down. This is okay, though. This is okay. This is okay. This is alright. I don't mind this. I don't mind this. I don't mind playing this game. We can play this game all day. I mean, he can take away my special attack, but he's not going to take away my spirit. Also, that Eerie Impulse gave me health, so that means I can survive another hit. This is good. Oh, he's going for Eterna Beam. He's in it to win it, man. At least we don't have to worry about him next turn. Yeah, that's not gonna work on me. Coach Momo is thick. Coach Momo don't play. See, I'm a little bit hesitant to click some of these moves. We're gonna go for Dark Pulse into Eternatus, and I'm gonna try to go for a Psychic into Thundurus. He goes for an Eerie Impulse. That's the only thing he can do. That's the only thing he can do, because he can't lower Thundurus's special attack without healing Thundurus and still not lowering the special attack. The only thing he can do is try to take out Oranguru. I have a normal gym and I could use it, but I'm not. Because if I use the normal gym, then it's going to activate Oranguru's Symbiosis, and he's going to give Thundurus his leftovers, which he doesn't need, alright? You don't need to be a team player all the time, Coach Momo. You may be the backbone of the team, but you don't have to carry it on your back. Also, this is really good right now. This is really good. He has Regieleki, which I'm not really afraid of. He cannot do anything to me. So far as I've seen, he can't do anything to me. We're just going to go for an Eerie Impulse, and we're going to go for another Calm Mind. To be honest, this is stack up Calm Minds. Okay, he goes for Taunt. Thunder Cage. Oh no. Look, man, Coach Momo is too smart for this. Leave me alone. We got hurt by Thunder Cage, so that really didn't even matter. But Coach Momo held out. He was an OG. He held out for as long as he could. The man is going. All right? Coach Momo is going. I feel like we should go for a Bug Buzz. We should probably just try to double into... We should just try to double into the Regieleki. Because really, the only thing he can do at this point is Eerie Impulse. And that's alright. Regieleki is frail as fuck. Regieleki really can't do anything. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Well, hopefully a Bug Buzz takes him out. Yes! Oh, we got it. I swear to God, that's how my Pokemon battles go. I get all cocky. I'm like, he can't do anything to me. I'm solid. I'm good. I'm peachy. And what happens? Like, some messed up BS happens and I get taken out. I promise you. Battle was canceled. Look, buddy. You brought Thundurus Incarnate. I brought Thundurus Therian. And it just turns out Thundurus Therian is better than Thundurus Incarnate. I'm sorry. What else do you want me to tell you? You lost to the better form. I like the Therian forms better than I like the Incarnate forms. Some half-naked men having their nether regions covered by clouds while they strike down lightning bolts and tornadoes and all other sorts of natural disasters. I think not. I prefer anthropomorphic figures. But hopefully you guys enjoyed these battles. Hopefully you enjoyed this Thundurus, and give us a like and a subscribe for Coach Momo. He managed to literally hang on in some of the worst situations. Coach Momo is goated. And for those of you that don't know the origin of Coach Momo or the name behind it, I play a text-based game called Torn. On there, I had a couple of friends on there that called me Momo because my username was Mozai. So Coach Momo is like a homage to that. So Coach Momo is technically me. I'm in the game. You know, I don't go down easy. I go down swinging. I go down fighting. Coach Momo, aka Oranguru, is putting a lot more work than I really would have given it credit for. I really don't think too highly of Oranguru on my teams. It's some Pokemon that I would like to use, but it's a Pokemon I haven't really found a good spot on a team to put in. But this was definitely Oranguru's time to shine, and I love it. So hopefully you guys love these battles. Show some support for the video, show some support for the channel. I appreciate the likes and the subscribes and the comments. Any feedback, any interaction, I appreciate it. See you guys next time in the next video. Bye.